Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by French elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could
Never break the bond between humanity and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent Administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
Okay, what's up everybody and welcome back to Scorched Earth Gaming.
You need to
I'm
get out of sight.
trying to do my intro here,
Grab some
Avenger.
cover near that low wall.
Exactly.
Moving on.
Anyway, welcome back to Scorched Earth Gaming. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're playing some Xcom 2. Should be fun. I loved Xcom 1. I played the absolute shit out of that game. And from what I've seen so far, it looks like well, it looks amazing. Like, the graphics for the cutscenes are pretty damn good compared to what they used to be. And the controls seem more or less the same as they were in the last one. So if you finished XCOM 1 and wanted to dive straight into this, you could quite easily. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a long playthrough of this or anything, or just a little taste test, but after this episode, let me know what you guys think. If I actually talk, that would be great. Okay.
Keep the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
Affirmative, Avenger. So they've had this concealment thing, which is pretty cool. It means you pretty much in XCOM 1 the enemies pretty much always knew where you were, more or less. Well, they always knew you were there, and once you saw them, they saw you. But in this one, they've got this cone of vision. Well, not really a cone, more of a circle of vision. And if you go into that, then they know you're there and they'll attack you. But if you get all of your soldiers into Overwatch around them and have one soldier open fire, then you set up an ambush and all of your troops will start firing. So it's much easier to actually ambush the enemies in this one now.
Thank the old man.
yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
Obviously, we're in the tutorial at the moment.
Do it.
Okay, so because we're in a tutorial, I can't set my other team member to Overwatch, so I can't show you what I was talking about, but... Yeah, take that, you sack of crap. And now, they know we're here. Now, if I had one in Overwatch, that's where they'd open fire, when they all started moving.
They can see you now. How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem.
Now, normally I'd never move a soldier up there, but I have to for the tutorial, so...
Be careful.
This is new with it as well. That square there means I can pick up some supplies out of that. If I get a soldier.
Not going out there.
And that's the troop dead. That's why I'd never move my soldiers that close. But in the tutorial there's no way to save that troop. It was the same as in the first Xcom tutorial. If you did the first one, then you finished the mission with one squad member out of 4. So
Press the advantage before they get around to you.
let me fire. Sometimes some of the pop-up messages take a little bit long to pop up, which means you can't fire. But they don't usually take too long.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna move this guy down to here now. Once you're out of the tutorial, it gets much more
Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
gets much more based on what you want. So you can make some really good plans happen, or you can make some really crappy ones happen. There are a lot more timed missions in this one compared to the first one, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a big fan of timed missions in games, but they're still fun. Got a scope, which I can put on one of my guns later if I do some research. Well, here we go. That guy with a snazzy cape.
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place.
I think it'd be cool if you could re-enter concealment for when these troops are like dropping in from the This is Overwatch, because it's their turn. One of my troops starts shooting because I had put him in Overwatch beforehand.
Well done. Fall
But
back
if
to
they
our
were,
position.
if once you had cleared out the enemies and you could, and the enemy reinforcements were en route. If you could like hide your troops in spots to regain concealment, that'd be pretty cool. And it would add another layer onto the fight. And you can see in the bottom right the flashing bar. That means he needs to reload now. See, she's got max ammo. But you can't, obviously you can't fire. You need to reload.
Right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
And they've added hacking. All of the story specific ones I've seen can't fail. It's more of the side ones that can fail, or if like you're trying to hack security towers and stuff like that.
Good, let's go.
Move on in.
Moving to secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time.
That works.
Let's get out of here.
Let's carry this guy.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood.
Why is your picture
We're
fuzzy?
on the move.
No! Guy whose name I didn't bother to know because I knew you were gonna die.
No!
Peter.
Central, pressure one is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now!
Got it covered.
Move on in. And fuck up the wall. Yeah.
Works for me.
That rock is spazzing out.
Almost there. Stay focused.
Do 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 do. Carrying the jiggly astronaut around.
They're right behind us. Way too close.
The wounded soldier system in this game takes a lot longer than it did in XCOM 1.
Get us out of here.
Gonna call in my evac. Like in XCOM 1, you know, if your soldier was really nearly dead, like this guy now, maybe 2 weeks to get them back into combat. In this one, it seems like every time your soldier gets hit, they're spending a full week in the med bay, and if they get severely injured, they could be spending up to 3 weeks in the med bay. So. Shit. find out what 2 soldiers died for.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it. Remarkable. Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then.
Oh wait, that guy's name is Central.
What was coming?
Oh.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion.
Cranial what now?
I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Oh shit.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander. Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Okay, so I just noticed this. That guy who was just talking was there. His name is... His code name is... Shut up. His code name is Central. Which was what you called Bradford, I think, in XCOM 1. I think that might be... So I think they might be the same guy. I'm not 100% sure. And we are the commander from XCOM 1. So you're technically controlling the same person. Which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. Excuse me. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.